Hi, my name's Miranda Burley and I teach chemistry here at Walsh Jesuit. If you're watching this video, it's because your son or daughter is in my chemistry class this year. A little bit about myself is I graduated from Walsh University in 2010 and with a degree in biology and AYA Integrated Science Education. And I taught for a year and a half at Nordonia High School. And then afterward, the woman who I was covering for came back from maternity leave and I was out of a job. At that point, I decided to travel for a year and I went to Europe and Southeast Asia. And afterward, when I got back, about a month and a half later, I got the job here. So this is my eighth year teaching at Walsh. And I absolutely love what I do. Traveling is my passion and so is teaching. And if I'm being honest, chemistry was actually my worst science in high school. I was much better at biology and the physical sciences and environmental science. But because I struggled in high school, by the time I got to college and really worked on it and worked through the material, I did end up succeeding in chemistry. What that means is that as a teacher now, I understand what it means to not understand the material, and hopefully that makes me a better instructor for your student. A little bit about the course. So everything in this particular class, in my chemistry class, we do everything on Notability. And Notability is a note-taking app where the students can handwrite on their device. So what I do is for every single unit, I post unit notes on MyWJ and their unit packet, along with their review and sample test questions. So if you go into the course on MyWJ, into the topics section for a particular unit, all the files are posted there. And what the students do is they will open up a particular file and then they'll upload it to their note-taking app. Now in the note-taking app, they're going to fill out the entire packet throughout each unit. And what's really cool is it allows students to change colors, to highlight things, they can add pictures to help them out. And then at the end of every unit, I post the key for my entire packet. Next, I'll talk about labs because in chemistry, there's lots of labs. This year isn't going to be as traditional as normal, where we always go to the lab to do the lab. Because of social distancing, we may end up doing some virtual labs and we may end up splitting up some labs or turning them into demos. And the students will take observations in their lab notebooks that they should have purchased from the school. Students will be writing lab reports this year, whether it's off of a demo or off of a lab that they've done. And they will always have a week to complete a lab report. That allows them enough time to be able to try working on it and then ask me questions if they need to. They will then be posting it on Turnitin.com. For extra help, 3 days a week they have a study period, and 2 days a week students have a lab period. When they have a study period, I have a free period, and that's probably the best time for them to come and get help because I am always free at that time. Otherwise, before or after school works, and I keep looking this direction because my schedule is on the wall. So if they ever have any questions, my schedule is posted on the window of my classroom. The weighting of grades for chemistry is 10% of their quarter grade is their classwork and homework. That's taken for participation. It's usually things in the packet, and that's usually the first time they're practicing with something. So I give them credit for trying as long as they authentically tried and didn't scribble all over a page and try turning it in for credit. So that's 10% of their grade. 15% is quizzes, 40% are tests, and 35% of the grade will be lab reports and lab activities that we do, whether it be virtual, in person, or if I have them do a demo at home and talk about it. But I think that's about it from me. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. The best way to contact me is through email, so burleym@walshjesuit.org. And I'm very excited to be working with your student this year. Have a great night.